following podcast contains nudity, strong language, and graphic violence. Viewer discretion is advised. Live! 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 Oh, well, I did what I could.
Four guys and a movie. Four guys and a movie. Donnie, Brian, Rob, and Joe reviewing movies for the show. Four guys and a movie.
Hello, everybody. Welcome to the 4 a.m. podcast. The podcast about movies, snacks, and all things nerdy. I'm your host, Rob, a.k.a. Wilma Fingerdew, joined by my dinosaur companions.
Tony, they're the brain of Tony and an animatronic.
I am Sheriff Brick.
The best we could have gotten from that one.
Sexual Tyrannosaurus.
There you go. And Joe.
And Joe.
I forgot his last... I think I am Dr. Gunther Wankenscheit, or whatever his last name was.
Wankin' shit.
It was Wankenshin or something, or Shine.
Wankenscheit sounds like what I'm going to do as soon as you all
Wankenstein.
leave.
That makes more sense.
Now,
Also, sorry
no.
to cut you off, but I want to apologize for our listening audience. I am dealing with a cold at the moment, so my voice is a little fucked up.
And I am getting over a cold.
Yeah, 3 of the 5 of us are sick or getting over being
And
sick.
Well, you
two
don't
of the
sound
5
like
of
it.
us are eagerly awaiting getting that sickness from y'all.
Well, hopefully not. I think we're all past it.
5 out
We're all-
of 5 of us just had the grossest thing they've ever tasted.
Yeah, we're also recovering from a dog shit Oreo cookie.
Yeah, we did a.
Yeah.
We recently did a Patreon, taste test kitchen. Jeez, and it was just the worst.
How gross do we want to get? Maybe I should just leave that to the...
I mean, this movie's gonna.
No, well...
It's a rare day where you get to say, I've seen one of the dumbest things I've seen in a long time, and then ate one of the grossest things I've eaten in a long time.
I was thinking more like I don't want to make people not want to listen, but I also was going to say that being sick this past weekend, I have spit up some things, and most of those tasted better going through my mouth than what we just ate.
All right.
So
Well, now that the
Patreon
audience is warmed up and wet.
listeners, tune into that.
We watched Tammy.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah.
Yeah,
And
it
the
really-
T-Rex. Or the teenage T-Rex.
Yes.
Depends on who you ask.
Yeah. From the 1994. Okay.
Which that means Jurassic Park was out.
Oh, yeah.
Yeah. Oh, yeah. Of course. I knew that one. Who rolled the one?
You?
Oh, this is me.
Yeah,
Okay.
yes.
All right.
This is your fault.
I think we talked you into this, but this is you.
Yeah.
Well, I talked him into it, but he didn't need much coaxing.
Yeah.
it's all right. I'll take this over a fucking Neil Breen any day.
Before we get started, Tony, I have a very important question.
What?
How old was Denise Richards when she filmed this movie?
I'm
She's
pretty sure over 18. If
Yeah.
that's what you're getting.
That
at.
is
I
all
would have
I'm
been
kidding.
14 and she's like 8 years older than me. So she's
22.
in her 20s.
Okay. Perfect. Perfect. Tony, what else can you tell us about Tanny and the T-Rex?
Teenage T-Rex.
Teenage T-Rex.
All right. So this is once again we get Stuart Refill
Okay.
as the director. We just had him with Ice Pirates and Mac and Me.
Wait, this is the same director?
Yeah.
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 Wow.
Okay.
I know you don't listen, but when
don't.
I mentioned
Well,
what movies he did before,
I listen. It just doesn't
okay,
stay.
Okay, yeah, it's fine. Anyway, this movie is a thing.
Yep.
Basically, it's not even in question. it is the director has straight up said in interviews and so on that a man came to him who had access to this T-Rex animatronic. Was like, I want to make a movie about it.
I've written 2 pages so far. You sure you can just fill in
he
the
said,
rest?
"What's the movie about?" The man said, "I don't know yet, but we have like a month."
Okay.
So the director got to writing, and in 2 weeks, literally in 2 weeks, had the first draft,
First
or
and
whatever,
only.
and then was writing as they went, even to the point where he was acting or asking the actors, like, "What do you want to do here? What do you think we should do next?" Because they just, whatever.
Wow.
I'm willing to bet the guy who had the animatronic T-Rex told him all kinds of things it could do that it turned out not to be able to do.
Well, it can move its head,
Yeah, I don't know.
and it can open its mouth.
I think he knew what it could do. He just.
It can suck.
But the movie was also filmed 20 about 25 minutes or so from the director's house. Because
Sure.
what else here? We got so starting with there's a lot of issues with this movie. Obviously, with originally it was Tanny in the T-Rex. That is not a misspelling. Because she is actually credited in the credits as Tanny. But then it was Tanny in the Teenage T-Rex. But then it was also the gory version, which is what we watched.
Oh.
But then they cut a lot of that out to try and make it PG-13 for a wider audience. And that's when we got Tammy in the T-Rex. But, more recent, except for Italy, I guess. But they got the gory version.
It just got...
And it was called Zombie,
Girl fucks
32.
dinosaur zombies, too.
So Tammy with 2 M's
that'd be like
stands for more mediocre.
Yeah. And it's like Zombie 57 by this point. But,
Who names their kid Tanny? Has anyone ever met a Tanny?
I don't know. I don't know. But, like, they clearly didn't give a shit.
Maybe
So,
her name was Tangerine.
I suppose it could be.
Tanny Danner.
Fun side note is apparently this movie can be watched in its entirety in the video game High on Life.
Okay.
Sure.
Because why not? And then this is the ghoulish tidbit I found on IMDb.
Oh, no.
Which is someone decided to put this in, that at the end of the movie we see Denise, spoilers I suppose, but we see Denise Richards dancing provocatively for her boyfriend there, who is the brain in the jar that was played by Paul Walker. And at this point, Denise Richards is a OnlyFans model, whereas Paul Walker is actually dead, but his voice is still used in video games and movies.
What?
Just they wanted to share that with people.
Denise
Denise-
Richards has an OnlyFans?
Yeah.
Oh, she's like legit in OnlyFans?
Yeah,
mode?
she's actually
Okay.
on OnlyFans.
Great.
Or at least she was. I don't know if she still is. I didn't look that up, but that was actually a thing.
John, you've got your homework.
I can't wait to get home.
Well, this is going to be short because big surprise.
Good.
There's no gross
everything is
worldwide gross for this one. They
No.
either didn't keep track or they,
There's gross, man.
Well, yeah.
There's gross.
But or I'll just tell you, the estimated budget for this was $1 million.
Wow.
Okay.
And it shows.
Yeah.
Yeah, for '94, that is fairly low.
I'll tell you where they didn't spend any money. The fucking soundtrack.
I don't know about that. It's pretty rocking, dude.
Oh yeah, that's
They were like, what's the tier below Richard Cheese? Get that guy and just have him sing about, I'm a dinosaur, man.
Who was in this film, Joe?
well, the tier below. That'd be Dick Cabot.
Okay.
Oh, God.
Yeah,
Oh, God.
I don't get it.
Richard, Dick,
Yeah.
Cabot is a kind of cheese,
Yeah.
Dick Cheese.
Dick cheese.
Oh.
but that's actually a guy. Dick Cabot's all right. Sorry,
Dick cheese.
Dick Cheese.
I'm not. I know I'm not funny. I enjoyed it.
Well,
Anyway,
we know a couple of people that were in this movie.
We got Denise Richards as Tammy / Tanny. Paul Walker as Michael. Theo Forsyth
Slash dinosaur.
as Byron. And I know I've seen him before, but I couldn't tell what I've seen him in. Got Ellen Dubin as Helga, Terry Kaiser as Dr. Walkenstein, George Buckflower as Norville, and Ken Carpenter as Neville. And Andrew McRannis as Taco McParker, who I couldn't tell
What
you
the fuck?
who that is.
That's probably the pizza delivery guy.
No, that was Efren Ramirez. That was Pedro.
Oh, okay. I thought he looked familiar.
Wow. What a star-studded cast.
And who was the other one you were just talking about?
Taco Parker?
I feel like maybe that was Weasel.
No.
No, he was actually Weasel.
Was that the other sheriff or not sheriff? The other cop, the tall, thin one.
Well, it was Norville and Neville.
Oh, that was. Oh, okay.
Yeah, I don't know.
It does not,
Yeah.
could not
Yeah, it
possibly
doesn't
matter.
Okay. This movie starts by saying Tanny and the Teenage T-Rex on the screen.
Yes.
And confusing me. Then it immediately cuts to just the worst, like, butt rock. I'm a dinosaur, man.
Yeah.
And then you're watching Denise Richards and some other cheerleaders gyrate about. Paul Walker shows up in his finest crop top and she goes to, like, oogles Tammy and, they talk for a little bit in some bad, both quality of delivery, quality of writing, and quality of recording of the dialogue.
Quality of life.
Quality of life, yeah. I think I should just say as a blanket statement, everything I'm going to describe in this movie is worse than it sounds.
Yeah.
That I'm going to make it sound.
Speaking of worse than it sounds,
Yeah.
Paul Walker enters the scene. He's like covered in dirt or something.
Yeah. Well, it's from football practice.
Yeah. Tony,
He's looking a little scuffed up.
yeah. You want to share what you suddenly blurted out when you saw Paul Walker come on the screen?
He looked all dirty and like he was covered in grease. And I said, "What did you do? Spend all day under the car?"
No, you said
Or a
this
car.
guy looks like he was just under a car.
Okay, something like that. I honestly did not think. At
No,
the time.
no. It was completely innocent.
Me and
Honestly,
Rob are
if
both-
anything, it's because John and I are such fucking assholes.
No,
we
that's-
immediately turned to him and like, what?
So
Then we went back to oogling Denise Richards.
Byron, the annoying sidekick, shows up.
Yay!
And honestly, like, when I saw him, I was like, oh, no. Oh, no.
Yeah.
But he's made one of the better
He
parts
might
of
be
this
the
I
best
movie.
part of the
love
movie.
Byron.
Yeah,
He's
like-
my favorite.
Yeah, I was ready for like a Dane Cook tier annoying sidekick, and I was pleasantly surprised with what I got.
Well, I almost made. I didn't make the joke because I figured like it hit me as I was thinking of the joke. Oh, this is actually what happened. But because this is the guy who made Mannequin.
Yep.
Like he's just Hollywood again. For anyone that knows Mannequin, but like the same fucking character. So I was like, all right, that's fine.
Did you just like throw up in your mouth and then fart?
No.
Oreo
Yes
came
to the
back on you?
first.
Yeah.
Yeah, the Oreos came back.
Oh.
Ugh. I burped and got the flavor of that
Fun.
Oreo again, and it just. I just want to die. Please go continue
Okay.
with Tanny and the Teenage
So-
T-Rex.
Byron is rather flamboyantly dressed and rather flamboyant in lifestyle. But he is not the first person to grab a dick in this film.
No, he is not.
All right,
In fact,
so
I dare say he doesn't grab any in this film, as far as I know.
he looks at a couple.
He looks
but
at a
yeah,
couple.
Yeah, no, Byron's respectful.
Who wouldn't?
Yeah, Byron's all about consent. So, fucking Michael here, Paul Walker's character, he sneaks a flower onto Tammy, Denise Richards' character, in her bag, and she's like, "I can't take this. you should be scared of him. And Michael's like, I'm not scared of anyone, and eats the flower. And you're like, is that charming? Like,
Well, he's severely allergic to the flower.
yeah.
It seems to work on
It
her.
worked on her, yeah.
Yeah.
Like, oh,
And then-
you're so crazy.
You can eat my flower.
And then Billy shows up. Billy's...
Fucking Billy.
He's like the Stephen King sociopath without any drip of scariness.
No.
Like, he sucks, but you're like, this guy's just a fucking menace to society.
Yeah, like he's got a almost full extra chromosome, and he's just like
So
Joe Dirting around.
Yeah, he comes up and he immediately starts attacking Billy. He's like, that's my girl. And
Looks like a biker from like Happy Days or something. Like he'd be menacing one of those guys.
He's just a real Durst, you know?
I
He
thought
also
of him
looks like a deal older than everybody else.
kind of as like an evil Jonathan Brandis.
Yeah.
I can see that.
Yeah. With the dolphin.
So yeah, he's like, that's my girl. And Tammy's like, I'm not your girl. And then he starts beating Billy up, or Billy starts beating Michael up. And then Mike starts fighting back. And then Billy just grabs his dick.
Yeah.
And Michael's like, oh.
Not his. He grabs Michael's dick. Doesn't
Yeah.
grab his own dick.
And then Michael responds by just grabbing Billy's
Grabbing
dick.
Billy's dick.
Yeah, that's
And
how
it's
you do.
5 minutes and 37 seconds into the movie. We have a double dick grab.
Double dick grab, and it goes a long
A
time.
Mexican dick off.
Yeah.
It is.
And then Byron is like, oh, nice move. And then the cops show up and they're looking at this. Neither man will release his clutch on the other man's testicles. And so what the two deputies are Norville and Neville. And one of them's like, what we got here is one of them testicular standoffs. And they're like, all right, on the count of 3, you both let go. And then neither of them lets go. So they fucking just pull them apart. And it turns out Michael had a cup on the whole time.
Yeah. He just
How
wanted
Billy did not know that.
Yeah, I don't know.
How often does he grab another person's balls?
I mean, he grabs his own quite a bit.
Yeah, I don't know I've ever really grabbed another person's balls, but I'm pretty sure I know the difference between them and a flat piece of plastic.
That's fair.
I mean, did he think, wow, this guy is really hard right
Fucking
now?
rock hard.
Yeah.
his scrotum.
In this case, why are you still holding on to his dick?
and his scrotum is smooth as an egg.
I think I'm getting this guy off.
Got a real Ken over here.
All right, so now, what you call it? Billy's like, I'm gonna fucking kill you. I'll fucking kill you. Not lying. And then
Not,
Tammy runs
not
off like-
lying.
not lying.
Oh,
Tammy runs off and she's
Foreshadowing.
like, get away from me.
and it does kind of sound like that
Yeah.
too.
And
Sounds like she's fucking possessed by the exorcist.
yeah.
Get away from me!
Well, it sounds like they had time for one take and the audio guy half the time was not set up right.
Oh no.
But yeah, so much of this is just fucking bizarre because we spend a lot of time cutting to Billy's crew, particularly these two ladies who I don't know who the fuck they are.
Yeah.
They get a lot of screen time. I still don't
couldn't-
know their names.
One of them's Michelle. I couldn't tell you the blonde one. I just called her Lady Sociopath.
Yeah, and apparently she's the answer because like you should have just been like Billy. She wants to test your D. Get her to go. Those two to go
Yeah, but
off.
Billy's like, I could get that anytime.
I guess maybe, but you could also get a restraining order on this motherfucker because I don't know what's going on with that.
He already is
They
prohibited
have
from
one.
being within 500
Oh, he
feet of the
was? Okay.
school.
Yeah. Oh.
For different reasons.
Oh no.
Hey, the first dick he's grabbed there.
Jesus.
Oh my.
So, all right, now we just cut to a T-Rex animatronic.
Sure.
What do we think of this? Just the
bad.
animatronic. Like,
No, for 94, the animatronic's
Yeah, it
not
was
too bad.
like
Yeah.
it was
I
what you got at the moving roaring dinosaurs
Yeah,
exhibit.
that's
at your
literally
local
what it
museum.
was,
Yeah,
yeah.
that's
yeah,
all it
like
is.
if you go to a dinosaur experience kind of place, this would be all right.
Yeah.
Yeah,
Yeah.
it was.
I would have expected to see this in the Epcot ride.
Yeah.
Has something like this where there's a whole bunch of dinosaurs. That's the kind of dinosaur that I would expect to see.
Although I don't maybe I'm wrong. Correct me. I don't remember the Extendo Mr. Fantastic arms. Was that part of the
Yeah.
animatronics?
Okay. No, those were puppeteers with poles off the side of the screen.
It was a cameo appearance by Syphil and Ollie.
Yeah.
They weren't poles. Well, I'm sure some of the times they were. A lot of the time it was just some guy's hand because you could see his fucking thumb.
All right.
Like, here's my arm. Ignore this giant bulge on the side. That's totally not my thumb.
So, I like that the movie does not pretend that it isn't a robot.
Yeah.
They're just like, it's a robot right out the gate. So,
Yeah.
We're not
I
going to try
guess.
to pass this off as a living
Yeah.
T-Rex.
Bush.
Until we do, I guess.
this certainly does a lot of things that robots shouldn't do.
Like love.
Like love, yes.
Well, I had a big,
That depends on your
computer
robot.
controlling it.
Yeah. So, yeah, we...
Well, no, because it seems to be implied that this one does not have its libido thing turned on yet or whatever.
It's got a brain of a teenager. That's more than enough.
Yeah, it doesn't.
I
need-
suppose.
Like it might not be able to do anything about it, but
So
he
we
does.
see there's an evil guy. That's Dr. Gunther Wachenstein, but we haven't gotten any names yet. There's some lady that's scantily clad, and they got like a Boris Natasha kind of vibe going. And then there's just this giant like brawny man there, and they're watching it while this tiny like.
little
I don't know,
goblin man.
he is a goblin. Like I don't even know if this man's a hobbit.
He's a
Like,
proper halfling, though. Yeah.
He definitely has some sort of a growth problem.
Yeah.
Well, like he was proportional.
Yeah, he's a little Frankie Muniz.
Sure.
He's just
First time we saw the brawny guy,
Not that big.
Yeah.
I totally thought that was Patrick Swayze. I was like, I didn't know he was in this movie.
Yeah.
He might have been a Patrick Swayze stand-in on a couple of scenes.
Maybe.
Yep.
All right, so this robo nerd, he's controlling the T-Rex from a computer, and he makes this thing like pick up a dumbbell that the brawny guy can barely lift, and he throws it, and then he makes it chomp through a log, and he's like, "Yes, it's perfect. I'm going to give you a brain. I'm going to give you immortality." And I'm just like, "Oh, okay." I mean, you got an evil plan there. That's established. Seems a little random, but okay. Then,
Your test model you would start with is a
yeah,
T-Rex.
T-Rex.
Apparently, little Dexter's lab kid up there built this animatronic T-Rex, and his grand plan is to put a human brain in it,
Yeah.
so everyone can live forever.
Yeah.
Sure. Yeah.
Are we all going to be T-Rexes?
Maybe.
Well, he goes into a little bit more detail later on.
Does he?
I was going to approach it when we reach that
Oh,
point.
okay.
So, now we cut back to Michael. He's listening to some other terrible song. I forgot what it was about, but it made me retch like the cream corn Oreo. Tammy calls and she's like, "I'm sorry I ran away from you before. I really want you right now. Can you come over?" Paul Walker's like, "I will follow the direction of my boner."
Yeah.
On my
I will
way.
go right through this wall.
Yeah. She's
Boner
like,
first.
"Don't let my parents see you. You got to climb up the trellis and park off the not in the driveway or whatever." Fine. Michael goes. He grabs his boots and his jacket. He doesn't even put them on. He's already on the way out the door. And then
You're just gonna take them
Oh,
off.
yeah.
and-
Yeah, they're coming right off.
he comes over
Like,
into
even she's giving him all these instructions. He's kind of responding, but you can tell it's pretty much like, I didn't hear what you said over my boner. I'll be there. I'm there.
Yeah,
I'm there.
so much blood is flowing to my crotch right now. I'm barely conscious. He grabs a
I'm not
condom
legally fit to drive.
and heads over. So
His one condom in
one.
the drawer.
some ladies, the ones from Billy's crew, they spot Michael on the trellis, and Lady Sociopath is like, "Let's go call Billy," and that'll be fun. And then Michael comes in and he like falls over a papasan chair and causes a ruckus, and then he sits down on the bed next to
Well,
next to Tammy.
he tries, and then she like fucks up moving and flops the phone over. Like,
Yeah,
knocks a whole bunch
I
of
believe
other
she's
shit
trying
over.
to answer the phone.
Yeah, the phone
Oh,
rings.
okay. That's
They
right.
both fail at being human beings.
Yeah.
Well,
And-
to be fair, the table that it was on, apparently the top
Okay.
was not attached
Yeah.
to the legs.
Okay, hold on. The phone rings, and it's her father
Yeah.
Yes.
from downstairs.
Yeah.
The house is too big for him to go all the way across and up the stairs.
Well, privacy.
All
I
right.
used to
mean-
make my parents call me.
Yeah. What?
When I had my own phone line, I used to make my parents call me.
Okay.
All right.
I mean, yeah, I think that is the thing. Is more, this is before cell phones, but she's rich enough that she gets her own phone line, so she doesn't tie up the parents'
Okay.
line or whatever.
All right.
So
Andy's lazy. I don't know.
So Michael kisses Tammy on the cheek, and Denise Richards looks so disappointed in that first kiss.
She does.
Then they start making out
Yeah.
in awkward teen makeouts. And then Billy fucking shows up with a whole gang. He's got 3 cars worth of folks. They just storm in this house, just straight up like break and enter.
Her father's a pushover.
Oh yeah.
Michael's going out the window.
Well, her mom was like, as soon as they knew who it was, she was like, "Call the police."
Yeah.
I'll deal with it
Yeah,
personally.
her dad was like, "I'll deal with this myself."
Because I'm a
You
man.
didn't do shit.
Well, yeah, like, why didn't he meet him at the door with a piece,
Yeah.
Yeah, or like
A
look through the
baseball bat
peephole
or
and
something.
see that there's a squadron
30
of
of them?
people out there.
Now, all right. Let me ask you a question. All right. You got a group of crew. All right.
Ne'er-do-wells.
A group of crew. Well, I say crew and group of because it's an assortment of
Ne'er-do-wells?
rubbish. Yeah, ne'er-do-wells, rubbish. You guys have fucking killed those
Bad dudes.
So you're like lead bad dude is like, I'm gonna go storm somebody's house because I'm pining over this girl.
Yeah.
That's something we're doing? Or are we shaming that man for not getting over this girl? And being all this way about it.
Billy has no qualms about feeding people to large cats.
Yeah.
So I think these people,
That's fair.
they're like, we'll do whatever Billy says. I mean,
Alright.
Weasel's going to accompany him. Weasel goes with him to the bathroom.
Oh yeah, like Weasel
Yeah.
shakes him off, definitely.
He might be the groom with the stool.
Yeah, and he's asserting his alpha male dominance claim over a female. So
Sure.
you're, you know,
Okay.
Yeah.
the rest of the troop of
you're
monkeys
going
has
along with
to,
it. You're
has
going
to
along with this.
support him in
All right.
his endeavor.
And it's not like any of these guys are impressive enough to challenge his status as Silverback. Like,
That is true.
this is definitely a group that relies on swarms of numbers
I guess,
and dick grabbing.
I guess we're also kind of going on the premise that 19. That is. They go for the balls in
Lower
the face.
primate attack move.
They took away. God,
Rip
they
the
took-
balls
They
off.
took away his Tickle Me Elmo doll, and now he's gonna rip his owner's balls and face off.
Yeah, because you're talking about like in the movie or
Sure.
us personally?
Oh, whatever. You know, at this point, whatever.
Because yeah, I would point out like you're apparently at least you're not going to that school, so maybe let's move on. But
Well, yeah, that's my only thought. But you know, do what you gotta do. I guess I had another point, but I lost it. Damn.
So now Billy is climbing out the window, and he's climbing on the trellis. Or I'm sorry, Michael is. Billy storms in the room, totally spots that Michael's climbing out the window, and the chase is on. Michael's running on foot. There's one dude on foot chasing him, and then there's like 3 cars. And then Billy just drives by. Well, he has the driver drive by, and he just whacks him in the back with a baseball bat.
Yeah,
And they come out and just beat him with a baseball bat for like a while.
like you do in a small town.
Yep.
And then just take him to Wild Animal Park.
Yeah, well, the wild animal park, where they keep all the wild animals in one big enclosure.
yeah.
Just
Only
hanging out.
predators.
Only predators. Well, I mean, there were.
well, yeah, there
there
were
were
other
other animals, but the predators. just
It
ate
is
them
the
all.
middle of the night. Only the predators are up and active and doing their thing.
No, I imagine this is supposed to be some kind of wildlife preserve.
How did they get in there? I don't even remember.
They drove.
They there was one lock
Okay.
that
They
he got
bolt
with
cutted
bolt
it.
cutters.
It's like a gate.
Yeah.
Yep.
Okay.
Yeah, they just cut a little lock
Yeah,
and then
just a
just
big
push
gate.
open the doors and drive in.
Okay. Not even like an airlock. It was just
No, it's just
big
one
fence.
gate.
just a big fence. Okay. It's like toddlers and stuff on the outside. You just walk up to the fence and hang out with the big big
Well,
cats.
so the cats know that on any provocation, that game warden is showing up and he's opening
Shoot
fire.
the shit out of them.
Yeah, so they're like, we're not going anywhere near that gate.
It's like, why are you called a game warden? You're supposed to be taking care of us.
Like, no, I'm
He
not.
did not ask questions. He opened fire like this was G.I. Joe.
He shot the
there's-
guy that was driving that vehicle.
Yeah. There's the guy that comes around in the morning called the animal caregiver.
Okay.
And then there's the gamekeeper.
The game
My
warden.
job is to shoot your
Yeah,
ass.
we're playing my game.
If anyone wakes me up from my nap, I'm shooting him. Man, animal, mineral, or vegetable.
So they drop Michael off in this wild animal park or whatever the hell it is.
You get we see a lion, we see a panther, we see a jaguar.
We get all kinds of B-roll.
How many of those were actually there? And
I heard a
One
bobcat.
lion, I guess.
did they actually get the lion to maul a stuntman, or was that just footage they were
Nope,
able to?
They got it because he got injured.
Oh, okay.
Of course.
Yeah.
I believe, well, again, if what I read is true, he got injured by the jaguar, I think. So,
God, so they were all there.
well,
So they really
two-
did bring all these animals.
Yeah, at least two of the three.
Set them loose.
They spray painted the jaguar black to get the panther.
It's just the director's backyard.
No, there are black jaguars.
I'm just making a Beastmaster joke. So
Oh yeah.
Yeah, we got to see that guy earlier.
I think I heard a bobcat too.
I heard a mountain lion. I gotta
Yeah,
You're
that's
gonna go. I heard a mountain lion.
All right, so now,
And bark
so the lion's chasing him. He climbs a tree. There's a panther there. He jumps out of the tree. The lion just pounces on him. Game warden arrives like Cobra does in G.I. Joe, and they're just out of the car shooting.
Yep.
And then we just cut to the hospital, and Byron and Tammy show up at the hospital, and they're going to visit Michael.
Couple
Because,
things,
and
though.
then-
because he was
yeah,
severely mauled by a lion.
Couple things though.
Yeah.
Game warden is shooting at the lion who's still mauling the guy.
Yeah.
Yep.
Yep.
He could have easily shot the guy too.
Yep.
Yeah.
Also,
whatever.
spoiler alert:
Game is game.
lions can climb trees too.
Also,
But that's the panther's tree.
Yeah, it's a panther's turf.
Oh, okay.
I'm sorry, Brick. Did you not hear me before? He's the game warden. His job is to shoot things.
Yeah.
Also, when Tammy and Byron are talking to the nurse and complimenting her on her nails, there's this random mullet-clad man who has a shotgun blast to the chest, and he just
Oh,
goes,
yeah.
"Oh," and dies. And no one cares.
That's commentary on emergency room treatment.
Yeah.
Well,
yeah,
yes,
this is-
in the most Tanny and the T-Rex way possible.
When you make a slapdash horror comedy, you're gonna get some strange things.
Is that what it is? It's just a movie, just generic movie.
I mean, yeah,
It's-
mostly.
It's literally like, did that just happen? You're watching that, you're like, did I see that?
Right, like, okay, I know this is the most cliched saying now, but the well, that just happened. That's what this is.
Yeah, the whole movie.
That's all you can say is, well, okay, I guess that just happened.
As they walk down the hall to go to Michael's room, I'm pretty damn sure I saw Top Dollar from The Crow is just in the hallway.
Yep. Yeah.
I'm like, that's
Looking
random
really
that guy's
confused.
there. Yeah. So, yeah, wondering why he's there. Some nurses helping him. Then Mike's in the ICU. His Uncle Bob is there, and he's passed out drunk.
Drunk, yeah.
Yeah, Mike looks surprisingly good.
Surprisingly okay for have just had his face mauled by a lion.
Yeah.
Yeah, their first words are, "What did they do to you?" And you're looking at them, it's like,
Looked at nothing.
What did they do?
They
Yeah.
didn't even have the courtesy to put a Neil Breen face diaper on him.
Or at least on his neck, for crying out loud.
So Billy shows up, and he's like, "You're mine, Tammy. Kick me in the jimmy." And so she knees him in the crotch. And then Byron threatens to scratch Weasel's eyes out, and they just leave. And like, it's not over.
Yeah.
Like, that's the caliber of
It
villain
is.
we're dealing with. And then Dr. Walkenstein shows up with his lady nurse Helga to see Michael. And Helga is wearing the bare minimum. Like, it's a step up from pasties. It's a bra that just holds your pasties in place.
Yeah.
And, like, the rest of her tits are out.
She's wearing a stripper's outfit with a doctor's robe over,
Yeah.
Yeah, basically.
which immediately makes what's his name?
Byron?
No, the bad guy.
Oh, Dr. Walkenstein.
No. Other bad guy.
Billy.
Billy, thank you. I wanted to say Bobby, and I was like, I know that's
Yeah.
wrong. Immediately makes Billy, like, his balls from having been kicked in have fully recovered. And he's like, ooh, okay.
And
Cleavage.
freaking Byron sees her and he's like, I want to see the movie you were in. And then Dr. Rockenstein's like, you have not seen the movie she is in. And Helga's just like, I'm going to take his vitals. Doot, 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 doot. Pull the plug on the heart monitor.
Yep.
Oh no, he's dying.
Dr. Walkenstein gives the most half-assed CPR effort. And he's like, live, live, live. Oh, well, I did what I could. And, yeah, they just pretend that that Michael's dead. And Tammy and Byron both faint. Drunk Uncle Bob wakes up at this point while Helga's taking the corpse. And then he says, it's a bad day for everybody. Then makes like an O face. And then the camera changes.
Yep.
Like, it sure is, Uncle Bob. It sure is.
Thanks for your input, Uncle Bob.
Yeah, again, because you mentioned the, like, that just happened, whatever. But this does reek of, like, each scene is just, what's happening in that scene, because it was probably written just before they started filming.
So
Like a sketch, basically.
Helga steals Michael's quote-unquote corpse. She gets outside. The doctor just grabs her by the boobs flagrantly. And then Paul Walker wakes up. He makes some kind of Kansas Dorothy joke. And then they inject him with a sedative, which isn't working. So Helga just punches him out. And then we go back to the lab for the surgery
Science.
scene.
Yeah.
Oh, my goodness, the surgery scene.
So, like, basically, up until the hospital scene, I feel like the tone of this movie is totally different from the tone of the rest of the movie. Because up until the hospital scene, it sounded like they weren't doing a good job, but they were actually, seemed like they were trying to make an intentional, like, movie with a real plot.
I would argue the whole wildlife preserve.
Yeah.
Yeah.
That,
you realize
that
she-
was where it started falling downhill rapidly. But as soon as it gets to the hospital, they're like, no, this is campy as fuck.
Yeah,
No excuses.
at this point,
Yeah, I ran out
it's
of
a trauma
napkins to
movie
write
without the titties.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like, this man, so the patient's ready. This man just grabs a scalpel, yells, "Yowie!" as he just cuts across Michael's head with a scalpel, which he didn't need to do because he just gets out a fucking hacksaw or a
jigsaw.
Jigsaw.
Yeah.
And,
Which is not the right tool for
no,
this.
that would totally cut the brain in half.
Yeah.
Yep.
I granted, the budget probably did not include the money for the proper little surgery saw, or this guy just didn't care.
Again,
I don't think he cared.
Yeah, I don't think that. Yeah, I don't think
yeah,
that ever
my
factored
guess
into it.
is from again knowing particularly that they cut out a lot of the gore to try and give it a PG rating.
Yeah.
My guess is, and knowing the thing about writing as they went, they were like, let's just kind of see what we can do, and then we'll figure, in editing or whatever, we'll figure out if this is a romantic comedy, a horror movie, or what. Like
Speaking of seeing what they could do, he opens up Michael's head, like just takes the top of the skull off, says hello to his brain, and then he takes like a probe. And he starts poking parts of the brain, making Michael's leg move. And then he's like, "Oh, you think that's funny? Watch this." he pokes the part that makes his dick hard, and then he's like,
His 20-inch cock, by the way.
yeah, this giant throbbing dick shoots up, full erect, and he's like, watch this. Making it flap around. He's just like, movie.
To clarify that, you do not see the dick itself, but it is
under a
the
blanket.
sheet.
Under the sheet.
Yeah.
But I mean, it's clearly a.
Oh yeah, it's clearly this is dick.
Yeah. Meanwhile, blood is shooting all over the little techno nerd guy.
He's trying to block it with his clipboard, but it's like the worst way you could possibly block something is like you've missed once, so you just resign to it, but you still hold the clipboard up in the wrong position.
But thankfully, this is the scene where my wife came home.
Yeah.
So they take the brain out of Michael, and he starts spazzing out. And the little guy's like, he's lost his mind. And then they put the brain
Pure theater kid right here.
above some green stuff. They don't even suspend it in the green stuff.
No.
But they do make sure that the neurons line exactly.
Yes, yeah. He
'Cause that's
carefully suspended it above the boiling green stuff.
Yes.
Just exposed to the elements.
Sure.
I have read that if your brain is exposed directly to oxygen, you get a very euphoric feeling. So the kid must have been high as fuck.
What if you expose it to a Tyrannosaurus Rex? Get a big old boner. Stretchy arms.
Now, they hook some electrodes to it, and then they just go off and like attach it to the dinosaur. We don't see that part
Yeah.
because they're not allowed to cut into a dinosaur animatronic.
No, definitely not.
And now, like the nerd guy and big old strong guy Carl are like, we're hungry. He's like, go order a pizza. I'm gonna go bone Helga, and they go off to
This kind of thing makes her Randy.
yeah. Well, pretty much anything he says makes Helga
Yeah.
Randy.
Which again, just
Good for them. They're in love.
fine, whatever. But like, hey, we just my life's ambition. I finally may have accomplished it. I got a live brain and I hooked it up to my animatronic dinosaur. So let's all go home.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Just leave it. Let it do its thing.
I'll do
So,
the
yeah.
lobotomy in the morning after the brain has
Is the
regained
dinosaur
consciousness.
like restrained at all?
Nope.
No.
Is there like a kill switch that
No,
maybe we could turn the dinosaur body off?
Oh, is there like a power plug or something? Like he
Does-
has to be connected to the
Does
wall or
dinosaur animatronic even need power?
Well, it
Not
runs
at all.
on, it
Not
runs
at all
on
of
6C batteries that are going to run out eventually.
The only thing that makes any sense to me is if he was like, this shouldn't be a problem because this dinosaur clearly is attached to a stand and can't actually walk.
Yeah.
So he should be fine, but he manages.
He doesn't realize
Somehow.
that they can CGI. They can attempt to CGI dinosaurs walking
Joe.
now.
Joe.
Yeah.
Nature finds a way.
yeah.
And by
The
CGI,
way is hay bale shoes, which we'll get to later.
and by CGI you mean flash animation.
Yeah. They attempt to.
Video toaster finds a
Yeah.
way.
Yeah. So, okay. Now, a pizza shows up. They're eating the pizza. The Carl throws the fucking pizza crust right in the skull.
Yeah.
The nerd guy calls him Testosterone Man, and Carl leaves to go warm up the car. And Michael wakes up, and he's looking down at his body, and he sees his head cut open, and he sees like the bowl that the top of his head is being used for now, and he starts getting pissed. And the nerd's like, "Shut up! I gotta staple your head back together so no one will know." And he's just like,
With a
It's-
fucking staple, like
Yeah.
a pneumatic staple.
Yeah.
like
gun.
looks perfect. No one will ever suspect
Yeah.
that his brain's been stolen.
No.
And then fucking Pedro from I already did that part, but yeah, Pedro from Napoleon Dynamite shows up to deliver pizza, sees that the dinosaur's moving around and runs away. The fucking Carl still charges the nerdy guy $10 to even though the pizza was free, because he's an ass. And then, yes.
Well, he charges them 5, but he only has 10.
Yeah, I'll
So
get you
fuck
next
'em.
time.
Yeah.
So now we get my favorite part of the movie. So the nerd, he's taunting the dinosaur poorly, and the T-Rex just hauls off and bites his head off, and you see like it's a interesting decapitation in like the way the neck stretches and all the fake like blood vessels and ligaments and whatever they put in.
Yeah.
And then the
Party
fucking,
poppers and ground beef.
the headless body just takes off at a run. It crashes into a pile of cardboard. And it just made me giggle. I love this decapitation. It's completely preposterous, but I love it.
Yeah, it's great because the gore is pretty good level.
Yep.
Pretty well done and everything. But the decapitated head running away is on par with what you probably did for Halloween as a costume.
So now we see where I called bullshit for some reason, because his little tiny T-Rex arms reach up to his mouth and pick the gore out.
Yeah, that was the breaking point for you.
Yeah, and I'm like, why is that the breaking point? I don't know, but that's where I was like, bullshit.
He ate his little gum fruit, and now
Yeah.
he can stretch all around.
And like, you got to make the short T-Rex arm joke, and they
Right.
never do.
Oh, they don't.
His
No,
arms
no,
reach
no.
for days, like Stretch Armstrong.
He can jerk himself off. He
Yeah.
can get into his all-purpose hole.
He could change his C batteries. That's how he keeps going.
Correct. They're in his all-purpose hole.
Yeah.
His cloaca.
He then just grabs the surgical mirror and sees that he is indeed a T-Rex. And then Testosterone Man shows up, and he's like, I'll use my karate moves, and he demonstrates some katas. And the T-Rex just...
Demonstrates a T-Rex.
it uses some really bad effects to allegedly walk towards him. And I'm like, if that's what you're going to do to make this thing walk, why even show that? Just show like shots of the like moving the camera past its
hips
head.
up,
Yeah.
or whatever,
Even shake the camera in such a way that it looks like it's swaying back and forth, and
cut to the fake
Yeah.
leg.
Or
and just-
if you're going to do the, like, I'm clearly wearing pajamas walking across the set here, just do that, like, for a microsecond, right
Yeah.
at the end of the frame. So you see a thing move, but you don't get enough time on screen to realize that it's a guy in pajamas.
Not everyone can be quick and clever, and when you only have a month to film your movie, you do first thought.
so he straight up just kicks and squashes Carl, and that's it for him. Well, Carl does show up in one more scene. I take that back. So now the T-Rex scares this woman away from a payphone and just dials up Tammy's number.
Yeah.
Remember
Puts a
back when we
quarter in.
remembered phone numbers?
yeah, I do.
And Tammy just gets the worst message on her answering machine.
Not the first one she's got.
No,
like this.
no, she's gotten this before, but it's
Sounds either like a garbage disposal or Chewbacca taking a shit.
It's Chewbacca taking a shit into a car.
By the way, this is the one that really I was losing it because
With the stretchy arm,
The T-Rex arms
the arms are
dialing
just,
Yeah.
the phone. Yeah.
holding the phone up to.
well, because like we saw, obviously, like you mentioned, the stretchy arms before pulling the gore out, but like at this point, the T-Rex is off screen. We got to assume from the last shot that he is, standing well above this payphone. But the arm comes from underneath. It goes up and starts dialing things. So like it seems to have stretched down his entire body along the ground and then up again.
It's like when Beetlejuice unrolled his
Yes.
arms and inflated them to make hammers. Like
Well, my
he did
favorite
that.
bit was when it reached into the coin return.
Yeah,
Because that's an important detail.
especially when the little claw started bending because clearly
Yeah.
like the finger ended way before the claw. And yeah, this is also one of the big parts where you can totally see this guy's thumb just kind of shoved to the side.
All right, you're at a teenager party. There's some bad music playing. What do? You dance badly.
Sure.
And the lady sociopath, one of Billy's girls, sees Tammy. Oh, no. I'm sorry. This is Michelle, the other one that seems to have a conscience.
Yeah, hold on. Why is Tammy at this party?
I don't know.
Like,
She's just crying in the corner, and everyone's dancing around her.
it's like your boyfriend just died. You
Yep.
know all the people that killed him are the
Are
people
here.
that are going to be at this party.
Yeah.
What are we doing? What are we doing? And she's just sitting alone at it. Well, not even alone. She's
she
with
was-
some equally sour-faced woman.
Yeah,
That's-
we never get an introduction.
No idea.
Okay,
who
I
that
was just
is.
going to ask if that was Michelle because I really don't know.
No, Michelle's the brown-haired girl that comes over to talk to her.
But yeah, again, it's just like this girl you've never seen before, suddenly her friend. She
And-
won't be in this after this, so don't worry about it.
Yeah, Michelle walks up, offers her condolences. Tammy's like, Byron walks up, calls her a bitch. The other blonde girl leaves. Byron takes her chair. And then, like, there's this weird, like, chunky salad helm wearing biker guy that the blonde sociopath is just grinding up on
He
him.
is living his best life.
He is, yeah.
He's grabbing that golden ring, you know?
And Billy shows up, goes to talk to Tammy. She doesn't want to talk to him, so he settles for calling her a bitch. We get the
That's usually how I settle things.
yes. It's like the guy in Commando when he's following the lady in that, and she's just like, "Stop following me." He's like, "You fucking whore." And walks away. You're like, Jesus, dude. So they saw Jurassic Park, and they were like, "Wasn't it really cool when they did that thing to make the water shake?"
Let's fuck that up.
Do you know how they did it? No. All right. Well, shake the table. I don't know.
Just
Non-stop.
kick furniture.
We'll make up for authenticity with volume, but we'll have more glasses of water shaking.
Sure.
Also, it will only affect apparently this table.
Yes.
As the entire party seems to be unaware.
Yeah.
So fucking what you call it? Michael, T-Rex form, just stealths up to the party somehow. He sees Byron. Tammy's left at this point. He sees Billy and the sociopath lady going off to fuck. Billy's sidekick, Weasel. He's like, well, I'm coming with you. And Billy's like, no, you're not. And then he walks like 5 feet over and just sees a giant T-Rex there. And he's like, who the fuck put this here? Whips out his wiener and starts pissing on it. The gall of this man.
And he's just talking to himself, too.
Yeah. So, rightly so, his ass gets disemboweled by Michael's claw.
Yeah, I assumed there was going to be some sort of dick trauma that happened here.
Yeah.
But no, we
Nope.
just go for the... go for the disembowel.
I also, this is so great where he's just, you see the claw come down, we pan down, he's holding his guts, and he kind of like lets them drop.
Yep.
And if you watch, you can see like he's still, like his
Yeah.
shirt's fine and everything.
Well,
He's just holding a pile of guts.
ramen noodles and ketchup.
Oh, that's
Now-
so good.
Fucking... I'm opposed to pointless sex scenes in movies. And like pointless nudity.
This
but
wasn't
like,
a sex scene, though.
yeah,
Nor was it nudity.
you gotta at least attempt it. Like he at least has to have his pants pulled down.
Nope.
And you should see her bra or something.
Nope.
No. Fucking, they are fully clothed.
Yeah.
But
like,
just going to town.
Yeah.
Fully clothed.
and both of them are just gyrating, and it's the worst sex scene. And he's like, I'm good, right? I'm good, right? I'm good, right? And she's like, ah!
Because she sees
there's a
the
fucking
T-Rex.
T-Rex there.
Well, he just wants to make sure
Yeah.
he's not going to get her knocked up if he
They're in the back of a convertible.
unloads
Yeah,
inside of
She's
her.
spread eagle, legs up, and he's facing down, can't see what's behind him.
Doesn't even have his fly down.
And he is an insecure motherfucker, so he
Yeah.
needs to keep being reminded that he's good at what he's doing.
Is that what it is?
I'm pretty sure.
Uh-huh.
So, Michael just grabs this lady's leg and pulls her out of the car. And then Billy goes running off.
Fully clothed.
Yep. He runs off to the party, and he's like, oh, you got to get a gun. You got to call the cops right now. And everyone's just like, you okay, Billy? And just like, a little T-Rex jaw comes down from the top of the frame. Bites his rubbery head off, squishes it presumably, or throws it on the ground and steps on it.
Yeah.
So it's squished.
Also, just a quick note. I'm pretty sure if you're following like the actual layout of this backyard and whatnot, where he was standing and where the head comes down from, he had to be standing on top of the tent.
Yeah.
It's the only thing that makes any sense in that, but sure, why not?
So he kills Billy. Everyone's running around. Byron falls over. Two of the other guys in Billy's gang decide, we'll hide from it underneath a car. And Michael's like, yeah, okay, you can do that. I'm just going to stand on the car. And fucking smushes them.
Jump on the car.
Yeah. And you see like one single little like hose of blood shooting blood out of one man's chest.
It's amazing.
Yeah. And now the cops show up. And
Well, Byron.
oh yeah, that's right. Byron, he's fallen over. Michael stands him up, dusts off his jacket, and kind of sends him on his way. And Byron's like, well, thank you. That was the nicest T-Rex. And that's when Michael goes and squishes the guys under the car. Mm-hmm. So now the sheriff shows up, and he's like, get an amber lamps down her.
Ambulance.
This is Sheriff Black.
Yep.
Byron's father.
So Byron is Byron Black. Mm-hmm. So, this is the first time we get to spend an extended amount of time with Norville and Neville.
They're
And
the
oh my
worst.
God, these guys.
They
Like,
are the worst.
one of them is so happy that Weasel's dead.
I mean, they're not the worst.
Yeah. What you call it? The other one, it's poking Billy's squished head with a stick while eating popcorn. The sheriff's just like, ooh, like he ate a cream corn flavored Oreo.
Oh God.
The other two deputies, they don't care. They're having a great time. Two party guests are hidden under the bar. One of them identified himself as Caveman Ken earlier. Mm-hmm. And
he's the worst actor in the entire movie.
yeah,
Yes.
the sheriff's like, his acting's too terrible. I'm taking him out of the scene.
Kill this guy.
And Norville and Neville are like, we should slap this girl. She's hysterical. You want me to do it? Just haul off and
Let's take
beat her.
turns.
Yeah. And then here's where we find out Byron's dad's the sheriff. Because Byron walks up and he's like, no, it seriously was a dinosaur. And I'm just saying, like, where are the tracks? Can we track this dinosaur? Can Byron just walk over and be like, what's that, Dad?
I mean, I know a T-Rex probably weighs, like 5 tons or something like that. This thing, maybe like a ton.
You're walking on the soft earth. It's got claws. It's stepped on someone's head.
Also, at the very least, I feel like you could point out the whole car thing. He jumped on a car.
Oh, yes.
If his footprints aren't there, you could still be like, that wasn't a guy in a costume.
So the sheriff trying to rationalize this, he's like, well, it was a guy in a dinosaur suit.
Yeah, it was that fat guy. He took his helmet off, put a dinosaur hat on, ran amok.
Then one of the two shows up and he's like, look, we got 2 dead bodies and a one-legged girl over there. She's still kind of good looking. And Byron's like, you're such a pervert. And then it just cuts over to the next day. Helga is rolling up a flattened Carl. And Gunther's like, this is great. Look at all the mayhem he caused. Our investors are going to love this. It's proof of concept. And so he's...
Concept,
What
exactly.
was the concept?
So he's like,
Living forever.
come on, bring him inside. And Helga walks in just with one leg dragging this flattened, like Roger Rabbit looking corpse. And now we cut to Tammy. She's in some negligee, getting out of the shower, putting on a robe. And there's a peeping Tom Rex in her driveway that
It's
no
me.
one notices. And Tammy just faints. And he got her out of there Somehow.
Well,
Somehow.
he reached in with his really long arm.
Really long
Yeah.
arms.
Wasn't
And
yeah,
also,
yeah.
I believe we're led to believe he once again climbed the trellis
Yes.
as
Yeah.
a T-Rex.
Yeah.
Sure.
Carefully.
Maybe he pushed the window open real wide and just got a running start and torpedoed in there.
Maybe.
I don't know how he got out, but whatever.
He dragged himself up by his face.
So her dad goes to check on her. It's like, oh, her room's ransacked. I'll call the cops. So Mike takes Tammy to a barn and does a not bad job of actually explaining the concept of I'm Michael's brain inside a robot T-Rex.
Yeah.
He did way better than I thought.
Provided that
Someone
she's
would
got an IQ of 4, sure.
I was half expecting him to just like grab a pencil and paper and just like write it down.
Like, the first thing that he does is probably the thing that should have given it away. Like, holds up the same kind of yellow flower and then chews on it.
Hey, whoa. I mean, I get what you're going for.
It's
and
too
they-
specific. Like,
Yes, but at the same time, what world would you suddenly have a animatronic dinosaur come up and like eat a flower and you'd be like, oh, that has to be my boyfriend who did that? No.
who else does that?
No
They're
one,
both
no one
really
fucking does
weird.
that. No one fucking does that. But you're still not going to be like, oh, obviously my dead boyfriend's now inhabiting this animatronic dinosaur.
So either way, they play charades, and she figures it out that it's Michael in there. So he takes her back home, and now the cops are at Tammy's house. Byron's there. Maybe she didn't think on the way back that she needed to come up with a cover story, but she has the gall to say, I don't know, it was a meteor or something.
The meteor
What
just
the fuck?
hit my bedroom.
What, did it bounce out? Like,
Yeah.
I just
very
went to
meaty
check in the
meteor.
backyard.
It was a very cold meteor.
Gunther and Helga are there. They're watching the police talk to Tammy. Gunther's like, oh, yep, they've made contact. I can tell. Tammy tells,
Wait,
Oh, no.
How can you tell?
I forgot how.
He says he's been with her already, and
Oh.
she says, how can you tell? And he's like, by the way, she's walking.
Okay, yep.
High quality.
So now,
Riding bareback on that dinosaur.
Yeah.
after a lot of
Damn,
nothing,
that girl can ride.
Tammy basically tells Byron that Michael is, inside the T-Rex. Byron's like, all right, that makes sense. He picked me up. He dusted me off. Makes sense. What we're going to do is we're going to steal his body at the funeral and then get the scientist and we'll put the brain back in.
Makes sense.
Sure.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, sure.
Meanwhile, at the funeral, there's a fucking T-Rex just standing there
He's just there.
behind like a bush.
Yeah, he's hiding behind a bush.
He's
so it's fine.
camouflage.
Yeah.
No, he's not.
By like video game logic, he is. Fucking his legal guardian, Uncle Bob, gives this drunk speech. Everyone's crying. The T-Rex robot is crying.
It's not just crying. There's like a
yeah.
garden hose coming out of that thing.
I wrote, he is right fucking there. Like, there's no way you're not seeing this man. And then after he's done, the priest just walks in and shoves
My
Uncle
turn.
Bob right out of the way. Uncle Bob just falls at like a 45-degree angle. You're just like, dude. And then everyone leaves, and it's just Byron and and Tammy. The four people that would shovel the dirt on Michael, they left too. Then you get a long shot here, and I'm like, what the fuck are these tombstones? They're like written in Sharpie. One of them, the guy's name was just B.A.D.
Bad.
Yeah, and you're just like, what?
I did not notice
any
that.
Yeah, why-
tombstones.
Why were these just like, this graveyard needs a couple more tombstones. Just, we'll fucking Ed Wood this shit.
Well, maybe like every family at the cemetery was like, no, you're not allowed to film
Yeah.
any of my the loved ones.
Like, the text is not even, like, they put a ruler down and drew, like, a line with
No,
pencil.
no.
Like, it's slanted. It's fucked.
How did I miss that?
So now, Byron's like, I'm not going down there and getting that body. So Tammy goes down to get it. And
he's in a dress.
Yep.
She's also done up like, I don't know, some girl out of a Aerosmith video. But yeah, she's in a dress, and Byron is
She's
like,
period appropriate for 1994.
Yeah, she's
guess.
dressed like any one of the background people at the Bronze in an episode of Buffy.
Yeah. So, apparently, Uncle Bob did not. At first, I was like, he didn't pay to have Michael embalmed. Then I'm like, I don't think he paid to have him like stored at a funeral home.
No.
Because he's already rotten and maggot ridden.
Kept in a warm garage for a while.
Yeah, there's mice crawling all over him.
I'm pretty sure instead of embalming fluid, they filled him with Cheese Whiz.
Yeah. They're like crawling up her dress and just like, what the hell, movie? And fucking Gunther shows up, just knocks Byron in there, pulls Tammy out, gets her in a headlock. Michael comes storming over like, I'm a fucking T-Rex. And Gunther's like, okay, you're coming with me or I'll hurt your girlfriend. And freaking Tammy just elbows Gunther, gets right out of the headlock, throws him in the grave, tussles with Helga for a little while, who showed up at a funeral in a leopard print corset. Like you do.
Sure.
Also showed up with like a rider truck kind of, well, not like a rider truck, but like a big yellow truck with an open top. And
Very
for the dinosaur.
inconspicuous way to move a dinosaur.
his head is sticking out the top of it. So now their plan is they've taken Gunther and Helga hostage. They're going to find Michael another body, and they're going to force Gunther to put his brain back in it.
Sure.
Good plan.
Yeah.
Let's
just
go to the morgue.
Some other
and-
person's corpse.
Yeah, let's go to the morgue and see what we can find here. And we're looking at dicks in a morgue.
Yeah, it's like a weird shopping montage for a body.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yeah, almost literally.
At one point, like Byron is checking out like the boobs on some girl, and he's like, "You sure you don't want this one?" She's like, "Byron, I don't want a girl." And he's like, "Neither do I, but I'm looking at her boobs anyway."
For reasons.
Because, I mean, come on.
Yeah, I mean,
Yeah.
even gay dudes like boobs.
Who
Boobs
can,
are-
who can
everyone
deny a
likes
nice
good
pair?
Yeah. So now, this is all the shenanigans ensue where they're like holding corpses up to the morgue window to show Michael, who's like shaking his head no or whatever, and then they see Helga and we'll say penis. Helga and Gunther are
Hello,
out of
Helga
the
and
truck,
penis.
hopping away, and the cops are showing up. So, whatchamacallit,
Need a paper towel.
the cops take the tape off of Gunther's mouth, and he tells them, some bullshit story about what's going on. Norval and Neville are here, and they go chasing after Tammy and Byron, who run into the truck and drive off with a fucking T-Rex head poking out the top of the truck. And so now it's just Helga and Gunther there, still tied up. Gunther like bites the tape off of Helga's mouth, and he's like, "Helga, chew my rope." And she's like, "Ooh."
Gunther.
Ooh, Gunther.
Kneels down, and he's like, "Oh, yeah."
Nibble that rope. Nibble the rope, Helga. Go ahead, Helga. Nibble that rope.
And these two are they're hamming it up, but they're having a great time.
Sure.
We get
Aren't we all?
shitty police chase. We find out now the sheriff's last name is Black. They head into an
No, we
orchard
found
of
that out a
some.
while ago.
Okay, I don't know. This is where I was like, the sheriff's last name is Black. We head into an orchard. Michael gets knocked off the truck, allegedly, because they can't actually push the animatronic off the truck. They can't ruin its resale value.
They just stand it next to a tree and put some branches on it.
Yep. He's bleeding somehow. Maybe the robot juices or blood color.
Byron,
She says he's bleeding, and Byron's like, he's a robot. He can't be bleeding.
Yeah.
Or maybe like there's some other element to this, and like Chucky, the longer he stays in there, the more
Yeah.
one they become.
So now the cops grab Byron. He's trying to slow them down. They handcuff him, And then the three cops watch one of the worst things ever put to film. You have what they attempted to show on the screen was Tammy riding on the T-Rex as it walks past the lake.
Uh-huh.
It fails on all accounts. Like it's nothing is to scale with anything else. And yeah, you superimposed a Denise Richards onto a animatronic T-Rex.
And wiggled its little legs like it's a South Park character.
Yeah, like at best, it's like somebody is holding the T-Rex up and its legs are just going woo, back and forth.
But it fits in perfectly if you imagine they're on their way to Pee-wee's Playhouse.
Yes.
Oh, that's true.
And honestly, the swooping camera passes of Denise Richards sitting on the T-Rex animatronic were more effective. And then
And one of the cops is like, "Damn, that girl can ride."
yeah, and that's it. They get away. So sheriff's like, we're gonna call the state police. The Norval and Neville very unsubtly follow Byron as he rides his bicycle to the hideout of Tammy and Michael. God, that's so gross. I burped.
Yeah,
I just caught wind of it. Fuck.
This
Okay.
whole table is dying. I'm so
Yeah.
sorry, listeners.
Every
So-
time I burp, fucking cream corn Oreo and dog shit Oreo.
This
Yeah.
is like the most sad,
So
impatient episode.
yeah, they
Oh, God.
they just rode a cop car behind Byron on a bicycle. Byron
Yeah.
had to have noticed that.
Nope. Not at all.
Yeah. And so the cops show up now with
like
they got
3
three
feet
other
behind him.
generic extras in suits with shotguns.
He was listening to his Sony Discman.
Yeah. And Byron walks in. He sees he brought Tammy a sandwich. Tammy was like lying down, cuddling with the T-Rex.
T-Rex has its hand on her ass.
Yep.
Yep. And now, the cops are there. Byron goes out to try to talk to him. He gets grabbed. Oh no! No, he comes out with Tammy with a white flag, which is her bra on a stick.
Yeah.
And
I'm
then
pretty sure she was never wearing, for starters.
yeah. And then Norville and Neville grab Tammy and Byron, and then the Gunther and Helga show up, and Neville is like, "It's that weird doctor and that lanky bitch again." The cops are like, "What are you going to do to this T-Rex?" And he's like, "I have a tranquilizer. It's clearly a double-barreled shotgun that I just added a couple parts onto. It clearly has 2 barrels, but only 1 round in the magazine."
Yeah.
And, Tammy and Byron are like, that's obviously not what's happening here. And, Sheriff Black thinks about it for a little while. He's like, "Nah, let's let him do it."
Well, they're also like, well, if it's animatronic, what do you need a tranquilizer for?
Yeah.
What's that going to do? And
He's like,
just
it's
"Oh,
like crystals.
new.
It's a
Growing
very
crystals."
new computer.
Yeah.
Crystal computer.
And at that point, the sheriff is just like, okay, sure. And they're like, no.
So Gunther and Helga, they go into the barn with their tranquilizer rifle, which he fires at a pigeon. And then Michael just casually walks up to them in full T-Rex form. Presumably this gun's out of ammo. Or Gunther is busy getting his very fake torso under his shirt. As Michael just rips the sausages out of what's clearly a second torso.
Yeah,
Oh,
it's
yeah.
probably the same torso they used earlier in the film.
Well, no, this is great because, like, if you really look at it, you can see his bottom half is sitting like 2 feet in front of him.
Yeah, he looks
It's
pregnant.
not even close.
Yeah, like he is already broken in half.
Yeah.
And then the actor is trying his hardest to sell this, like, "Oh," and you're like, "Dude." And then Michael, even though I think he clawed him and didn't bite him, he then vomits the gore all over Helga, who's now just covered in yuck. She goes running out. Michael now comes up to see the cops. And the entire time he's been on hay bales, because apparently his motors and whatnot have to be hidden
Yeah,
under
he has
some...
a base that needs to be hidden.
The hay bales were not put at the entrance to the door ahead of time, leading me to deduce that he has hay bale shoes. That's the only explanation. So Michael in his new hay bale shoes.
That's how he's been sneaking around.
Yeah.
Yeah,
That's why
it.
there's no
That's
tracks.
it. Clever boy, clever
And how he's
boy.
able to get up to her window.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay.
It checks out. And they just shoot the shit out of him for like a while. And then he falls over in the sense that, they yelled cut and gingerly tilted the model on its side.
Yeah.
Everyone's crying. Norval and Neville are crying. I'm like, why are you sad? And then it immediately just cuts to a very happy Tammy driving home. And you're like, what? And we find out she's so happy because Michael now lives in her room as a brain in a jar. Well, a brain suspended above a bowl of like boiling ecto cooler, hooked up to a camera so he has an eye now.
But he can talk now,
And
too.
he can speak.
Yeah.
He's hooked up to her desktop computer.
Yeah.
Yep.
And she pours some booze into his punch bowl, and then
Right onto his
she's
brain.
like, "Do you want me to play some butt rock and do a not so naughty dance, sort of strip tease?" And he's like, "Oh yeah, baby."
You want me to do the sexiest dance PG-13 will allow?
And don't get me wrong, this is a sexy dance, but you're like,
Absolutely.
I've already seen wild things. Like this is nothing for Denise Richards. But
I've already seen her OnlyFans. Come on.
yeah, the brain orgasm sparks
Sure.
shoot
And
everywhere.
falls over.
Sure.
Falls over. Fin. So
Yep,
that's
that's
it.
over.
Roll the credits.
What else could you possibly need?
Yeah.
It's
Where
a
do you go
perfect
from there?
movie.
And that was Tammy and the teenager Rex.
Yeah, nailed it.
Yep. What does rotten rock'em sock'em robots have to say about this?
Rolling right into it.
Right.
Again, a bit complicated with all this. So, original movie, the PG-13 Tammy and the T-Rex comedy movie, I guess. Critics gave a score, or currently have a score, I should say, probably. But critics have a score of 43%. Audience has a score of 40%. The gore cut, however, I'm guessing a lot fewer reviews. But the critics currently have it at 100%. Audience has it at 80%. So
Okay. So this was actually not a critical fail by our rules.
Well,
the initial version is.
Okay.
I'm pretty sure the 100.
I thought the
I
line
mean-
was 25%.
Oh,
But I could be wrong. Either way.
I don't remember.
does that mean we have to watch another one?
Yeah. But
I feel like we probably called an audible on that one. And
Yeah, it could be.
I don't think we were wrong.
yeah, it doesn't matter. And yeah, again, I'm guessing the critics and the audience score for the gore cut is probably like 3 people that are really into this. Possibly the people that work at Vinegar Syndrome or something.
That might have been Denise Richards.
Yeah. But that's their thoughts and opinions. What about you and yours, Brick?
I feel like it's strange for me to say this, but I feel like the acting was okay for what it was.
Can you elaborate on that statement?
Like,
Can you provide evidence to support your claim?
I feel like everybody gave the roles the seriousness that they were due and played
That's
their
fair.
parts appropriately.
Sure.
For what it was. I don't feel like the actors really took this movie seriously, and I feel like they had a lot of fun with their roles. At that end scene where she sits down on the bed after doing the sexy dance, like you could tell like she was just about to burst out laughing because of how absurd this was. So I feel like that's kind of what this movie is in a nutshell. It's an absurdity, but I feel like it was a tolerable absurdity. Go ahead, watch it, but don't go out of your way to watch it. I'd give it a C. It's absurd. It knows what it is, and it doesn't try to pretend to be anything else.
So is that a recommend or a do not recommend?
Yeah, I would recommend it, but I wouldn't go out of your way to find it.
Is that a late recommend?
Yeah.
Okay. John.
Yeah, I'll also give it a light recommend. I enjoyed myself for the most part. It was terrible, but it was terrible in a fun, good way. Much like, I feel about Ice Pirates.
All right, Joe.
Yeah, I mean, I had a great time watching it. I don't think I ever want to see this again. Other than that decapitation, I could watch that on like a looping GIF of that body running around. But other than that, like I don't think I need to see this again for possibly ever. That being said, I had a good time though. Like what this movie does well is it gets in, it gets out. It's like it's 130 minutes. It's 90 minutes with the credits. So it doesn't overstay its welcome. You're done quickly. It kept throwing enough stuff at me that it just wore me down. Like if I was trying to hate this movie, I wouldn't be able to. It's not a good movie, but it is a spectacle to watch. So yeah, I enjoyed myself. So I would definitely recommend it once. But yeah, I probably, letter grade wise, I'd go with Brick. It's like a C, but it's fun for one time.
All right, Rob.
Oh yeah, this is absolutely a Taco Bell sort of film. Like it's bad for you, but sometimes you just want it.
Sometimes you just want diarrhea.
Sometimes you just want the burn. Yeah, I'd recommend this would be a really good movie to watch with people. I'd give it a light recommend. Do it once, just to say you got it. It certainly does avoid a lot of tropes other movies fall into because there was no direction, no plan.
It's too busy being out of its mind.
Yeah. So, yeah, light recommend for me.
I guess. Well, I was gonna ask if we would recommend the funny cut or the gore cut, but I guess
The gore cut. Definitely the gore cut.
Yeah, I would also say this is a light recommend. It's not anything you certainly need to see. It's not anything spectacular. It's not a particularly good movie, but it is fun. It is quick. It is good to have for a party or that kind of thing.
Yeah.
Whatever. So yeah, light recommend. That's about it. So that's enough that we're going to say we recommend Tammy and the T-Rex.
There you go. I think the next roll goes to you.
Tony,
Tony.
don't roll a 1.
Don't roll a 1.
Do it.
Roll 1.
Yeah.
I rolled a 10.
Okay, we're just going
There's
with
a 1 in there.
flopping out of the bag.
Yeah. A bag flop roll.
Flopped it right out. Of
Right. Number 10 is 1984's Beverly Hills Cop. Get the Axel Foley theme.
That's a bad Eddie Murphy laugh. I could believe you better.
So was that a banana in a tailpipe? Or a potato? I don't remember.
I think it's banana.
Banana. Either way.
Anyway.
Judge Reinhold.
Yep. My name is Judge. All right. That is going to do it for this episode. Thank you guys so much. I think Joe's... All right. Joe just... it's probably going to smell better than that Oreo, but... Join our Patreon if you want to hear more about those Oreos.
Yeah.
My goodness gracious. Yeah, that's going to be it for this episode, guys. Thank you so very much for listening. We appreciate you so very much.
Adios.
Hello.
Boba.
I can still taste that goddamn.
My finger smells like it.
Hey everybody, thanks so much for listening. If you enjoyed the episode, please subscribe, and if possible, leave a review. If you have questions, comments, or would like to sponsor an episode, email us at the4ampodcast@gmail.com. And if you want to support the show, you can buy a t-shirt, hoodie, and more at Teespring. Or gain access to exclusive content by becoming a patron at patreon.com/4ampodcast. Thanks again for listening. See you next time.